Wow, the markets got rocked. Look at this. Stocks hit by biggest sell-off since August. Crypto, Bitcoin are all down as well. Do you think this is a buy the dip opportunity, or do you think the recession has now started? First of all, there were a few factors causing the markets to tank so hard yesterday. First came the manufacturing PMI numbers, right, out from the US. And this time, instead of doing fake numbers, they let out the real numbers for once, right? And we see it's easily now below 50, right? Disappointing, lower than the previous, what the market is expecting on both counts, right? So that means the US is in contraction, right? That kind of spells recession to me. And also look at this, US manufacturing prices are up, but manufacturing activity is down. So that's kind of like stagflation, and the markets definitely don't like that because that means the Fed is stuck, right? But who could have called this? It was about 2 weeks ago, right? On the 22nd of August, I told my Discord that NASDAQ looks like it is stalling here, right? And the QQQ, which is the NASDAQ ETF, looks like it might pull back and hit the low 460s. We've just hit that and gone beyond it. Look at the NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ ETF QQQ, right? On the 22nd of August, it was indeed the pickled top, right? 2 weeks ago. And now we've hit 460, 461, dipping just below. And the other reason was NVIDIA selling off, right? This is NVIDIA, right? Dumping from $130 to about $108 now. And we all know how important NVIDIA is to the whole AI narrative, right? And AI is so important to the entire NASDAQ, the entire S&P 500, right? It kind of made that big bounce, remember, from the crash, August 5th crash, and bounced to in top around 22nd of August. Again, around 22nd of August, it kind of topped around there. And who could have called this? So again, this was on the 22nd of August, me in my Discord telling folks that Stanley Druckenmiller selling NVIDIA is a strong signal we need to pay attention to, right? Because he just sold most of his NVIDIA, and Druckenmiller was the guy who started the whole pump on NVIDIA to begin with. And turns out that was an exact precise call for a short-term top on NVIDIA as well. So a lot of folks are saying that right now we're playing out the 2007, 2008 GFC crash scenario where you have a top around July, mid-July, right? And then a crash in early August, like we just had, and then a full recovery bounce up like we're having right now, and then it goes down. Well, I think that could happen, but I lean towards this not being the case. Personally, I do think recession is coming soon, but I do think the markets have one more bounce left. For example, in Bitcoin, I think it's going to do an inverse shoulder pattern around this 55, 53K area, and then bounce up to hit new all-time highs above 73K.